Production.
What's going on, guys? So we're looking at Riot platforms here. We're going to start off on the weekly time frame. I love how this looks on the weekly time frame. Here we have a stock back in 2020 and 2021. It performed absolutely phenomenal, going up over 11,000% in from March of 2020 to February of 2021. Just absolutely crushed. This stock performed better than most. And last cycle was a very great cycle for miners overall, but Riot was one of the better performers last cycle. Now, what comes with that is since February 2021, we have been essentially downtrending. Okay, now January 2023, we mark a bottom, right? And we have a large rally off of the bottom, right? So from $3.44 of December 2022 to $19 in July, there's another very large rally there, right? So what I like here is that we have a massive rally, we consolidate, okay? Have a massive rally. Again, we have a consolidation happening here, but this time it's a lot more structured than the previous consolidation we had from February 2021 to December 2022, right? Look how much sharper it is, okay? It's a lot more of a sharp, downtrend, right? Whereas the consolidation we have from July 2023 up until now is it's very smooth. The dip isn't really large, like from peak to trough here, it's a 67% drawdown, whereas from peak to trough in February 2021 to 2022, it's 95%, right? So after these large dips, there tends to be a pretty significant rally, and you could see that, right? 400% from January 2023 to July. We have a anomaly here of an 11,000% move from March 2020 up until February 2021, right? So, kind of try to paint the picture here. We have a very bullish crypto landscape right now. Trump is president and being pro crypto, which most people don't even understand and really realize yet, is huge. I think the crypto space is now going to have the ability to, fully flourish. It's a pretty much like a garden that has fresh, strong, fertilizing soil, right? Crypto is now put in that environment where it's now able to grow, right? A garden's going to grow way more in soil that is nourishing and strong. It's the same thing with the crypto space. Kind of shitty analogy, but you get what I'm saying, right? Like, when you add that kind of background drop, right, and then you look at the technical setup, you see Bitcoin trading close to all-time highs. It's trading better than it's ever traded before. Higher than it's ever traded before. The rest of the crypto space is starting to follow along. We've weeded out all of the bad actors in the space from the past 4 years, and what we have now, I think, is the great repricing of crypto equities and cryptocurrencies. So that being said, we have Riot Platforms, a Bitcoin miner. I think that with the ability of miners having to have AI data centers and also create, mine Bitcoin using renewable energy, I think that it's going to create a whole new regime here and a whole new space that there's going to be people looking to invest in, right? So when you paint this picture, it's time to look for stocks that are getting the correct setups in order to take advantage of that. And I think Riot has that setup. Again, The strong move, sharp consolidation, another strong move, but the consolidation is a lot more structured and it's smartly consolidating in a nice bullish channel, right? Playing clean off of resistance and support. So, what I want to see from Riot is we're already starting to see it here, by the way, right? We get this strong uptrending move here. And what's happened in the past? We get this strong uptrending move, but we can't really hold on to it, right? We start to break below. So we get this strong move, and you start to see like pretty much a bearish inside bar, and then we continue downward. You see the wicks from above, right? A lot of wicks, rejection to the downside, right? This continues to happen. What I like about here is this time we get a large push to the upside. First, we get an initial rejection, but what we're seeing here is rejection of lower prices now, right? We're starting to see the stock's price curl to the upside. And what these wicks below are telling us is that there's strong demand in the stock, right? You could see that from one large, extremely large weekly candle that goes 35% in a week, right? This is happening for a reason. It's because of the bullish landscape here. So again, another way to think of it right now, you have this massive low. You have another bottoming play here, right? And then we just spent the last, call it, over a year in this channel creating a bottom, and I think that bottom's right around here. I think it's time to get our next move upward here on Riot platforms. So I think the next little bit could be very interesting. I think we could get a strong move to the upside, especially if we see Bitcoin, trade strongly above 100K. I think as that's happening, we see an above 100K Bitcoin, we're going to start to see people selling Bitcoin and other assets to the crypto space. And that includes miners, right? So there's going to be a trickle down effect of assets flowing into these miners. And Riot is almost showing that, in my opinion, right now. It's showing the perfect setup. So I think it's a great stock. I think there's great opportunity. And again, you zoom out to the monthly time frame and it looks even better, right? You have a stock that's forming some large triangle or wedge pattern over years. And it looks like we're starting to get into the apex of that triangle, right? So it's really exciting time in the crypto space. I think Riot is one of those stocks you want to have on your watch list, because I do think that in the next few months here, right, we could start to see a very strong move to the upside, and it'll create a repricing for a lot of these stocks. And I think Riot's going to be a part of that. So that's the breakdown. Peace.